Hey bro, humans are social creatures. But there's a type of people, being around those will not only not bring you anything good, it will possibly destroy you. Destroy your progress towards your goals. Destroy your motivation. Destroy your mood. This type of people literally sucks your energy out of you. And you need to avoid them. You need to recognize that these people are all around. They are everywhere. Maybe they are even in your family. And you will need to try to avoid them. This type of people are negative people, toxic people. What I mean by that is, imagine you have a goal. And you tell to your friend, oh, I want to do this one day. And he laughs at you and calls you stupid. He tells you it's not gonna work. This is the type of people I'm talking about. Toxic, negative people. Crabs that are pulling you down. And you need to try to notice these people in your life and avoid them. But there are many little things about this topic that are not very easy to understand. First of all, how do you spot a crab? How do you spot such a toxic person? Second, how do you avoid it? How do you remove them from your life? Third, what if they are like a part of your family? What if you cannot avoid such a person? And fourth, how do you differentiate between a person trying to help you, maybe in a toxic way, in a sick way, but trying to help you, and being a crab? These are the questions that I answered for myself, and I hope my answers will help you to try to be better at this topic, try to notice these people, try to remove them from your life, and finally have some progress towards your goals. Because as I said before, when these people are sucking all your energy, all your motivation to do stuff, you cannot do anything. So let's start with the first question. How do you spot such a negative, toxic person? The key signs of such a person is they are always in a bad mood. Everything is always bad for them. If something good happened, they are not trying to be positive about it. They're always negative, even if something good happens. If something bad happens, obviously they will be negative. They are always negative. Always. They are always in a bad mood again. Some people are still toxic, but not that toxic, not that extreme about it. Some people are just pulling you down without actually being negative themselves. It is pretty easy to differentiate between a toxic person and a person who is not toxic. The question is arising when a person may be a little bit toxic but still trying to help you. Is he good? Is he bad? Is he trying to help you? Is he toxic? That's where the problem is. The good way to differentiate between this is, let's say you're doing something. And your friend tells you, no, you don't, you're stupid. There is a better way to do this. And he shows you the better way. That's an example of a person who is a little bit toxic, but he's trying to help you. Because he shows you the better way. But if the same friend says, no, you're stupid, don't do this. He's just being an ass. He's not trying to help you in any way. Remove him from your life. He will only give you something negative. Another way you can learn for sure if a person is toxic and negative is when they criticize your passions in life. Like, let's say you like drawing, and some guy tells you, drawing is stupid. Like, what the fuck? Why do you even care about it? What other people do with their lives? If you are interested in something, don't let other people tell you that it is stupid. If you like this, come on, do this. Obviously, if it's not something bad for you, like video games or porn, then obviously do not do this. But if it is something good, if it's some hobby, like playing guitar, I don't know, drawing, I don't know, like maybe reading, whatever hobbies people have. If it's something positive, then come on, do this. Even if other people are telling you that this is stupid. Why do you care about what other people think anyway? I actually have a story which is similar to this. I met a guy. We talked to him about stuff, about what we like to do. And I told him that I like to learn German. That I'm learning German for a year. I learned German for a year back then. Now it's like 2 years. It was a year ago. So, and he tells me, why are you learning German so long? It takes only 3 months to learn a language. And I'm asking him, oh, how many languages do you know? Guess what? He only speaks English. So, bro didn't speak any language besides his native language. And he teaches me how to learn a language? Like what? Obviously, I never talk to him anymore after that. Because why would I talk to a person who is such a negative one, such a toxic one? He tells me like that I don't need to do what I'm doing, that I'm bad at this, even though he never tried it. This was like the prime example of a toxic person. Ruthlessly remove them from your life. They will not ever give you anything positive or good. And now let's talk about that. How do you remove them from your life? It's not that simple to go to your friend and tell him, I don't want you in my life anymore. You're toxic, right? So you need to find other ways to do this. The easiest way to do this is like just slowly start to get some distance from them. Like if you talk every day, talk every 2 days. Don't talk to them every day. Start being colder to them. Show them that you don't want them in your life. Not tell them, but show them. Stop replying to their messages. Or maybe just straight up tell them, I don't want to talk to you anymore. This is a good way too. The problem arises when such a person is your family, and you cannot just stop talking to them. If it's your teacher in school, it happens. It really happens. In that case, you can try to change that person, especially if it's your family. Like if you're doing some, I don't know, I'm too tired to try to think of an example. Let's say you have some hobby, and your dad says, this hobby is stupid, why are you doing this? Better do something else. Just ask him, why does he think so? Why does he think it's stupid? Just confront him on this. Or if it didn't help, just ignore it. Ignore the stupid comments. When it comes to your parents, they're actually, in most cases, they're not trying to be toxic towards you. They're actually trying to help you in a sick way, but they're trying to help you. They think that this something else that they want you to do instead is actually better for you. So what you can try to do is you can just say them. Just explain to them, this is what I like. This is what I will do. There's nothing you can do about it. You cannot change this. And I will do this. Just tell them about it once. Tell them that you don't need their comments about it. Their toxic comments, their suggestions. Tell them that you appreciate their suggestions, actually. but you like to do this thing, and you will do this. If after that they will not stop their toxicity, then again, just ignore them. There's nothing you can do to change a toxic person. But if your parent is not toxic, again, usually parents they think that it's better for you to do something else. But if they are not toxic, they will listen to you. And they'll stop. Just talk to them about it. Now, so far I mostly talked about people who are negative towards yourself. But what about just people that are negative in general? That have some loser attitude? Let's say you know a person who is like... Okay, I'm trying to think of a stupid example again. So, imagine a person that sees a weather, just any weather, and he says, oh, the weather is shit. Next day the weather is absolutely different. He still says, the weather is shit. And every day he says, the weather is shit. And you are constantly listening to his negativity. Do you think it won't affect you? It definitely will. It definitely will. I'm telling you for sure, because I experienced it. My family is like that. Everything happens, it's always bad. These people can actually bring you down more than the people who are negative towards you. Because when they see everything else in the world as a negative thing, it will definitely affect you. It will affect you, your view of the world. You will see the world negatively. And it will definitely affect your motivation to do stuff. Now, with these people, you can actually learn to control your own emotions. And do not fall for their influence. But the thing is, if these people are not your family, not the people who are important to you, like your friends are not very important to you, to be honest. Friends can be important, but if they are negative friends, then why would they be important for you? Just remove them from your life. They're not worth it. They're not worth spending time with, because they will make you negative if you cannot control your emotions. If these people are your family, then you cannot just obviously spend less time with them, obviously. But you cannot remove your family from your life, right? Learn to control your own emotions. If they are making you negative, make yourself positive again. I make it sound much, much easier than it is. So again, if these people are not important to you, like your family, just remove them from your life. They are not worth it. Do not waste years of your life trying to fix them. You will never fix a negative person. Unless you're a psychologist. Because this is very, very hard. This is their problems that probably come from their childhood. And if you're not a medical professional, like again, psychologist, you will not be able to change this. Just, you will not. Don't even try. Just remove them from your life. Distance yourself from them. Spend less time with them if they are your family. Or just learn to counter their influence with your own, with your own controlling of your emotions. With my own experience, it is much better to have no friends at all than to have negative friends. So don't let these people make you negative. Don't make these people take away your motivation to do stuff. Learn to control your emotions. Remove these people from your life. So that's it. That's everything I wanted to say for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope it will help you. I really do. Never lose your motivation. Notice these people in your life and remove them. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one.